Hello everybody, and welcome back to Stellaris, MegaCorp. In the last episode, we expanded a little bit. We also pushed kind of northeasterly along here. We have found another habitable alpine world, so we are sending a colony ship up there to settle that. We also encountered a ship of aliens, and we were able to make contact with another alien empire. Down here, the Ubarak Theocracy, which is, it's superior to us in economic power, which I don't like. They're egalitarian militarist spiritualists, so they're evangelicalizing zealots, which is a thing. But I think we'll be okay, I think. So let's move ahead. We are moving forward on our little quest with our extinction events. So hopefully we can get those done. They are not happy with us, is a thing. So there's not much we can do. Yeah, there's really not a lot we can do with them. We can't order a communal pact because they dislike us a lot. So we have slavery, we're materialists, we have authoritarian tyrants, and we're infidels. So can't sell to people who think you're infidels. Okay, we also brought up Triok, which is our new colony. Got a new tradition. So we got one that could decrease the upkeep of our districts and buildings by 10%, or one that buildings and districts have more build cost their build cost reduced by 10% and build speed increased by 25%. We're gonna pick up the upkeep decrease. Mining your own business. Deep within a crevasse of the giant asteroid Lima Alpha 42079, we have found something astonishing. There is mining gear attached to the rock, digging itself into the vast depths of the asteroid. It stands abandoned, with no sign who placed it there. If we can stop the machine, we might be able to learn something about the technology used to build it. But we must hurry before random debris crushes it. Scrap it for materials gives us some of that. Now, drill rampage. Construction ship in orbit. Research project in the system. Once it finishes its mining, what do we got? Timed project, we got 1,000 days. Hopefully that they make it.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, it's moving to the system. Got 3 factions now.
Complete.
Colony ship's done. Let's send it to Sahunturn. Sahunturn. Which will become Sahunturn Prime. I can't say it in any other accent. I have to say it like that. I don't have to, but I feel like I must. I think it would be a good idea to increase our
Upscaling complete.
military a bit. That's 5. 3 will do. Triok Prime has just finished its blocker clearing.
Complete.
Survey's complete there. Nice. Can't do anything there anymore. So let's keep moving towards the edge of the area. Okay, construction ship is moving in where it needs to go.
Outlier identified.
Oh. Interference. Ship sensors are picking up an unexplained pattern of interference in the Ginog system. Easy. Let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Upscaling complete.
Okay, the Mitra system has just finished that. Just checking out what we have here. Definitely be a breadbasket world. Our capital where we just produce a lot of food. There's almost 9 districts it can
Special
support.
project actualized.
We've managed to stop the excavator before it broke down. It's a remarkable piece of technology, with a smooth surface covered in diamonds. At first glance, the whole drill seems to be one solid piece, but it's simply so well put together that you cannot notice the grooves and joints. Our engineers have been able to reverse engineer some of its technology. So we got some deep core mining. Nice. Solidified science. The CSV Tarkofzul crew has succeeded in isolating a signal embedded within the unusual pattern of interference in the Gnog system. The signal is a song, a complex songification of an advanced mathematical equation, to be precise, and one that Science Officer Monok Pak cannot seem to get out of their head. Who or what may have composed this song remains unknown, though its complexity infers an incredible level of technological sophistication regarding subspace harmonics. The signal's geodesics suggest a point of origin from outside our galaxy. Nice. Some little technology we got there. Alright, construction ship done there. Let's finish the research station up here. Need to get this last one before they expand towards it, hopefully. Or we get an administration increase. We get an increase to our admin cap, which would be nice. Strain of Empire's administrative fascinating will increase the cost of technology, yeah.
Potential market survey completed.
Alright, you finished that. Let's get that special project done. Okay.
Market outlier identified.
Ooh, anomaly. Atmospheric object. Sensor echoes have indicated the presence of some kind of unidentified object deep within the atmosphere of this gas giant. Let's research that. Alright. .47 population on 3 worlds so far.
Special project actualized.
Mass extinction. Barren. Life on the now barren planet was, sadly, doomed from the start. As if by some cruel stellar conspiracy, the dominant species on the planet barely had time to awaken to sapience and invent agriculture before, through unfortunate geological mechanisms, the Earth started turning sour. Samples from far lower soil strata and the fossilized remains of the creatures that once roamed the planet showed that several vital minerals needed to rejuvenate the soil ended up, through their largely agricultural diet, in the exoskeletons of the native beings. Their bones were prone to fossilize rather than decay, and their existence exhausted the fragile ecosystem they inhabited, leaving it permanently transformed in the wake of their passing. Oh, that is sad. Okay, I want you to survey that one. Energy signature. The CSV Jarl Lafon has picked up a strange energy signature coming from somewhat deep inside the atmosphere of Swirl A. Or just swirl, because it's not German, so the W is just W. It appears to originate from a structure of some kind, possibly the remains of an orbital station, but the atmospheric pressure makes it impossible to approach. Nevertheless, scans of the unique signature have yielded a large amount of valuable physics data. Cool.
Upscaling complete.
Alright, well, we finished that. And that's it for the construction, because anything else we're going to build is going to increase our empire
Research
size.
actualized.
Planetary unity +2. Nice. Ancient warring tribes, historical nations in conflict, now unified in empire. We must not, will not, crumble. Let's see here. Cost, off-world trading company. Naval capacity from soldier job might be pretty cool. Let's do growth speed. Ooh. Okay, the Vitrum Star Assembly. The Voltarum Star Assembly. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Swirl 9. They must have been active in this region of space approximately 12 million years ago, judging by the age of the artifacts. From what they have been able to piece together, our scientists theorize that these aliens, who called themselves the Voltarum Star Assembly, were worm-like annelids, roughly 3 to 4 meters in length. They communicated with each other primarily through vibrations carried along their segmented bodies. Okay, precursors. So you have to get artifacts for them. Ooh, Delta aliens. Yeah, let's research that. Why not?
Actualized.
Okay, we got the automatic research thing. It's good. Just looking here. Let's get the improved deflectors. So our science ship that's moving down there, it's going to be a while, isn't it? More than a year. Well, less than a year, actually. Or no. What am I... No, it's more than a year. More than a year.
Potential market survey completed.
Okay, that's done there.
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
Let's take a look at this trinary. Ooh, a binary star with what looks like a pulsar. That's kind of interesting. I do wonder what these Delta aliens are. And the shipyard. Have 4 more of these things. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll max out our navy. Their fleet power is now superior to us. That's why I'm researching deflectors, because if we can't have the largest navy, we should at least have the most technologically advanced one that we can get. Quality over quantity. It's kind of like a thing we're going to have to do. Oh, yeah. With our 4 colonies. So it's 2 per colony. So we can't get another
Outlier
system,
identified.
or else we're going to go over our administrative capacity. Our sensors indicate odd irregularities in
Market
Apopus...
outlier identified.
Okay, hold on. And Apopus C's energy emission pattern. Research that. And this one is scanning the star, unveils a small object in rapid orbit. Small size and high velocity make it difficult for our sensors to isolate. Okay, we'll do the first one and then we'll do the next one after that. How much longer we got for you?
Upscaling complete.
300 days. Okay, material's done. That means we have now finished our strategic readiness fleet. Which puts us back on equivalent fleet power with the Thurocracy.
Special project actualized.
Space amoebas. The entities encountered by our fleet some time ago are spaceborne forms of life. Quickly nicknamed Space Amoeba, following a tactician's gross misreading of initial sensor output, the creature is in fact larger than the average OCP corvette. OCP is the the acronym for Outstar Consumer Products. I'm glad it finally started using that, which I know OCP is also the name for Omni Consumer Products in RoboCop. If you got that, thank you. If you got that before now, you're an awesome person. The creature displays aggressive behavior toward OCP ships, but further study might be warranted. Easy prey, Amoeba Hunter modifier added, giving the following effects: damage against them 33%, plus 1,000. Fascinating creatures. Get the study. We're good on, yeah, we'll do the study one.
Revised.
So situation log, that gives us the study. 55, oh wow. I think we're going to wait on that one. Star patterns. The latest sensory readings from Apollo plus C showed, I was doing so good with the names up until this one, showed the star pulsating regularly. But when the crew of the CSV Ural Lafon arrived on site, there was no evidence supporting this data. While most of the crew are in agreement that the anomaly has caused by a sensor malfunction, science officer Garnock Nix discards his theory. Garnock Nix claims to have discovered similar pulsating energy emission patterns elsewhere, and now fears that something strange is happening in the galaxy's stars. They have charted a course to the nearest affected star. We must get to the bottom of this, or it was a malfunction. We have to get to the bottom of this.
Situation log revised.
Okay. And you'll do the next one, which is probably going to be the urn in orbit, I think is what that one means. We got 200 days. 200 days. Then we finish off this quest. Treating this game like an RPG. You gotta finish the quests. Sorry guys, gotta keep drinking that water, which I know breaks up my commentary a little bit, but I can't keep talking constantly for a half hour at a time, and I record these in batches, so that means I do a week's worth of recording in one sitting. So that's 3.5 hours of just talking constantly. A small celestial object with pronounced gaseous and particulate trails is recently observed in the Mithrar system. Its passing was uneventful. Oh, get some Unity out of that. Why not? We have gotten a report that Science Officer Gunnar Nix. It seems that a ceramic container is circling the star A plus B. Most particular. It should obviously not be there, yet somehow it has managed to find its way into close orbit. A special project has been issued to investigate the container and try and deduce how it ended up there. Turn worth investigating. I know this one's just going to lead to nothing. Let's just take the influence. Going down here. Almost there. We're also mapping the node lines, which is a good thing for us to know. Okay. So you have a trade hub. So that's a star bases need the trade hub to start collecting trade. That's what we need. Mass extinction, broken planet. Our astronomers are conflicted are confident, not conflicted, that the asteroid belt in this system was once a habitable planet, torn asunder by unknown forces. A special project has been issued to study one of the major asteroids in the belt.
Situation log revised.
Okay. Cool little thing. Let's go into the shroud. Looks like it's a little ways. Are we already in the shroud? Yeah. Okay, so the shroud just kind of is around there, it looks like. We're definitely in the center of it now. Pulsating star. Oh, cool. So we can get that done as well. If we wanted to, we could send Strategic Readiness Fleet in and deal with these amoebas, but in all honesty, they're there right now, and they're keeping other people from using that star. and that node line. So we're just going to keep them there.
Special project actualized.
Sensor malfunction. Our crew's arrival at the Iplora Adana, they were able to confirm that their sensors were indeed malfunctioning. The good news is that that not only were their initial estimates of the star's energy output grossly understated, Nick seems to have learned from past mistakes. Failure is but a stepping stone to success, so he has meticulous trait, nice, extra experience, and +8. Nice. So that's done. Survey system. So I mean, not
Research actualized. Market outlier identified.
challenging. Let's see, terminal orbit. A small but otherwise insignificant moon orbiting the gas giant appears to have a trajectory that will soon result in collision with the primary. Oh, let's research that. It's an interesting one. And we got robots. We also got deep core mining. I'll take exotic gas refineries. Destroyers would be nice. Let's get some armor. Okay, you're Spark of Genius and Carefree. Okay, now you're Meticulous. So, chance plus 10%. Nice. Okay, I thought for a second I had given orders to this guy down here to go up there, and I didn't want to do that, so I was double-checking everything. How much further we got on this planet before it's done? About halfway there? Okay. It's challenging. See what that does, though. Okay.
Potential market survey completed.
Okay. Gas giant signal. We are picking up what may be faint transmission coming from somewhere deep inside the atmosphere of this gas giant. Could someone or something trying to communicate? Trying to communicate. There we go. That's the word. Alright, anomaly, survey's done, that anomaly's going, that anomaly's almost done.
Evading competitive fleet.
Competitive fleet? What? Oh, space amoeba hunters! Damn it. We were almost through that one, too. Spaceborne organics. Damn it. I think that might be the same fleet. They're on a patrol path, probably. Alright, strategic readiness fleet. Ooh, gas giant signal. The CSV Jarl Lorfan has picked up some curious readings from Iblorada 5. There were significant pockets of radiation in the gas giant's atmosphere that appear to have resulted in intense orbital bombardment. What someone could hope to gain by bombarding a gas giant from orbit remains a mystery, however. As the CSV Jarl Lorfan was preparing to break orbit, science officer Garnet Nix discovered a weak signal coming from the planet's interior, and maybe a transmission of some kind, but the gas giant's background radiation makes it difficult to isolate. We should investigate the signal. Sensor malfunction ignored. No, let's investigate the signal. No downside. Okay, let's just have you survey this. Strategic readiness fleet, move in, clear that out. Let's research that. Let's pick up specialist output, 5%. City districts, additional clerk job. Yeah, extra clerk job would be good, because clerk jobs, if I recall correctly, clerks provide trade value and amenities, which we need. Oh, and the theocracy has insulted us. What a dull and soulless place your materialistic nation must be. Tell me, have you invented a sense of humor yet? No? A pity. Yeah, we got humor. It's not funny how big your fleet is compared to ours. And we'll research. Well, next thing will be black hole, which would be a first for us. Okay. I think it's time we built up some of these mining districts. Get 2 of these and start building up our mines on the surface, and we can also start building up our industries for the mining conversion. Special project completed. Science Officer Gorak Nick has managed to isolate the weak signal that was coming from somewhere deep inside the atmosphere of Iblorada 5. It does indeed appear to be a transmission, and we have filtered through our transmission software. On screen. Good. Country event. Video feed. Gas giant transmission. Finally! Well met, Spacefarer. We are the Darth Manak, and the planet you are orbiting is Tolok Rog, our ancestral home. It is always riveting to meet a solid, even if our last encounter with your kind was somewhat problematic. You have no doubt detected the radiation surges coming from our atmosphere. Tolok Rog is dying, and our species will perish unless we find a new home. We have identified a planet that would suit our physiology, but we have no means to get there. Sadly, our non-corporeal nature means that we can't have much in the way of industry or technology. Will you help us? You have no technology. How are we speaking? What happened to your planet? We have no technology. How are we speaking? Ah, but you are not the first solid to pay us a visit. Another spacefarer graciously donated a small subspace transmitter and a scanner array to us 2.9 million solar cycles ago. They have been designed to be compatible with our physiology. One of the more positive encounters we've had with your kind. What happened to your planet? Well, the last time solids visited us a few thousand cycles ago, things didn't go very well. They wanted us to embrace their religion. We refused, and this triggered some kind of genocidal reaction. Completely unwarranted. Before we knew what was happening, they maneuvered their fleet into orbit and unleashed a massive bombardment. You want us to transport your entire species to another planet? Yes, and hopefully soon. Don't worry. There aren't too many of us. Most, Darth Nock, died when our planet was bombarded, and those who survived retreated deeper into the atmosphere. Communication with the surface is difficult here, and the radiation is spreading. We don't have much time. Darthlock relocation. Do we help? And we're not evil, we're just a corporation. They don't really have... My natural tendency is to say we should help them. We could study them. That might be a thing. Well, we'll help them. We will help them. For scientific pursuits.
Situation log revised.
Excellent. I knew we could count on you. The coordinates of our new home have been forwarded. You must promise not to let your own colonists claim this alluring world before we get there, no matter how strong the temptation. Okay, where's the relocation? Track on map. Let's stop tracking. Stop tracking. Stop tracking. Stop tracking. Stop tracking. We'll keep you there. So what is this? Gas giant here? Well, yeah, we're not going to claim that. We can't live there. Alright, science ship. Doing research projects there. How much time we got? 1,000 days. What's your ETA? 600 days? That's plenty of time. Alright. Our strategic readiness fleet is pushing in at top speed. Which is not that fast. But they'll get there sooner or later. We'll see how our own corvettes and our raiding ships that we were able to pilfer off of an ancient starbase is able to do. God, I do not like these guys being here. It's not a good reaction. We need people that are open to us so that we can expand branch offices and sell them things.
Outlier identified.
Anomaly. Ginigon 6. Inexplicable optical phenomena play across the surface of Ginigon 6. Clearly visible from space. Research that. Sounds good. But, looking at the time, that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. So, thank you for joining me. If you liked this episode, please leave a comment down below. As well, also hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, consider that subscribe button, as well as take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. Well, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!